Once upon a time, there was a young boy named Hiro who lived in a small village nestled between mountains and rivers. Hiro loved the night sky. Every evening, he would climb the highest hill near his home and gaze up at the stars, his heart filled with wonder. One evening, while sitting on the hill, Hiro remembered something his teacher had said in class: aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. Hiro thought about it deeply. What could that mean? He decided to set a goal as high as the moon, even though he wasn't sure what it should be. After some thinking, Hiro made up his mind. He wanted to be the best kite maker in the village, maybe even in the world. His grandfather had taught him how to craft kites, and he loved how they soared in the sky, just like the stars and the moon. But there was a problem. Hiro's kites never flew very well. They wobbled, spun in circles, or fell to the ground after a few seconds. It felt like no matter how hard he tried, he would never reach his goal. One day, Hiro built the biggest kite he had ever made. It was shaped like a crescent moon, and he was determined that this kite would finally soar. With excitement and nerves, he ran to the top of the hill, holding the kite high above his head. He waited for the wind and then ran as fast as he could. But the kite didn't fly. Instead, it crashed to the ground with a soft thud. Hiro felt his heart sink. He had aimed for the moon, but missed. Maybe he wasn't meant to be a great kite maker after all. Just as he was about to give up, Hiro noticed something. The stars were twinkling brighter than usual, almost as if they were cheering him on. He smiled, remembering the second part of his teacher's words: if you miss, you may hit a star. Hiro realized that even though his kite hadn't flown, he had learned a lot by trying. He was much better at making kites than he had been when he started. His kites didn't fly yet, but they looked beautiful, and he knew he was getting closer to his dream. With renewed determination, Hiro decided to keep trying. Night after night, he made new kites, each one a little better than the last. And finally, one clear evening, with the stars shining brightly above, Hiro's kite caught the wind and soared into the sky. It danced among the stars, and though it didn't quite reach the moon, it flew higher than Hiro had ever imagined. From that night on, Hiro remembered his lesson. Even if you don't reach the moon, aiming high can take you to places you never thought possible.